like F5. No, it doesn't even say F5 anymore.
I wish I was playing 10 years ago because I'm pretty sure I would have got some 10k finish.
Mind your business.
A certain Egyptian king is being ignored.
Say maximum. Oh my goodness.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Only One Bonus Point, a light take on a deep game. We're your hosts. I'm Law.
And my name's RJ. What's happening, cuz?
I'm good, cuz. How you doing?
I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed. I'm very happy for Paddy's Football to be back. And, Law, we're back with a guest.
Yes,
Finally.
we are. Special episode.
Long overdue. He's a TikTok sensation. He is also one half of the Stick to FPL podcast. It's our boy Sim, or Fpl Cim now. Welcome. What's happening, my guy?
How you doing, boys? Long time overdue, man. This was meant to happen last season.
Yeah. Probably even before that, if we're being completely honest.
Definitely way before that.
How you guys doing?
We're good, man. How are you?
Not too bad, man. I was gonna say that intro music might be the best intro to a podcast in that show. Whoever picked that song, that's plaudits to you, man. That's hard.
That was low still.
Yeah.
That was definitely low. Yeah.
He's got the ear for it. He's got the ear for it.
But yes, Sim, how has things been going on FPL? Talk to me this season. What are you saying?
This season, it's been an interesting season, man. I feel like this season has been very sort of strange in how it's played out, just because obviously the price has been very different this season, right? Compared to what we've seen over the last couple of seasons. And a lot of the stuff that I feel like I had a gut feeling on, I didn't follow through on. And I feel like I just trusted myself. I wish I trusted myself a little bit more. But then other things have kind of worked out as well. So I've had a pretty decent start to the season. Particularly the first 3 or 4 game weeks went really well and then dipped a little bit and then come back up recently. So we're pretty happy.
Okay.
How about you
said
guys?
that. All right. So before that's all I can really say is this season, not so this last season, I was flying at this point. Flying.
Yeah, you were, yeah.
This time around, I don't know if I'm not trusting my gut properly or if I'm trusting my gut way too much. But it's
The thing is, are you a template manager?
Not really. No.
I feel like last season,
I
the template
use it
done really
enough. It done really well at the end. Yeah, it finished very strong. I think I broke the template as much as I could, and it did well for me. But this time around, missing out on certain players is killing me. I think the template is hurting me more this year than it did last year.
That's interesting.
I'm the opposite. I think because of the pricing, I think there's so many avenues to points. It's just it's literally become a game of having the right person at the right time. And it's like it's so hard to switch because there's like Palmer. If you pick Palmer or Saka, you need to have the right one at the right time. Do you know what I mean? Because they're both getting points continuously, but every now and then one of them bangs more than it's so hard picking the right person at the right time. That's the hardest part for me this season.
Yeah. They're still on like pretty similar points at the moment as well, aren't they?
Yep, they are.
So like if you had one or the other throughout this whole time, you'd have been fine. It's just Palmer's so explosive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like those 20 plus game weeks are just mad.
And he literally is the main focal point in their team. So
yeah.
It's always gonna go to him. Like with a Liverpool, with Arsenal, it's been spread a bit. Whereas Chelsea, he's just doing everything. It's crazy.
Yeah. I'm so high on Palmer, man. I said at the start of the season, I think Palmer's gonna have a better season than he did last year. Because a lot during preseason, a lot of people saying like, "Oh, penalties, this." I just think the guy, he's psychologically, he's built different, man. He doesn't think like normal people. He's just like F this, just going for it, man.
All right. Wait, I've got it then. Would you think he would do the same thing in a Barca and an Arsenal and City? Do you think he'll do the same thing where he isn't the main player?
When he was at Man City, he would get a game every 50 games. Yeah.
No, I hear it.
Under Man City, you'd expect him to like be like, all right, get your basics right. Pep wants to know that I understand the system. Bro, he's taking shots from outside the box at Man City. Who does that? He's a little kid and he's taking shots outside the box. FA Cup semi-final and stuff. And like,
but say he's a regular. Say he's a regular.
I think he's the same, man. I think he's the same.
I think it's only for Pep that
a little bit like he's a little bit tapped.
I think it's only for Pep that he has to change. I don't think it's a little bit. I think it's only for Pep that he has to change. I think for everyone else, they just like harness what they have in Cole Palmer. Pep's the only one who, no matter what your play style is, you play to his style. Yeah. That's which is why he left, obviously, because he didn't want to do that.
That's the thing. And like
he wanted to go on loan that this season, and Pep said, nah, just stay here on the bench or in the reserves or something. And then Palmer was like, nah. That's why he left. He wanted to stay, apparently. That's what he said in the interview.
Yeah, I heard that as well.
But, lads, we're going to get into all of this. But before we get into all of that, let's ask our peoples, our man them, our gal them to like and subscribe on the video. And, of course, share it with your peoples. You can catch everything down there. If you haven't got me on X or Instagram, my handle is @_only1RJ.
And mine is @only1_law.
And Sim.
And
what's your handles, bro?
Fpl Cim on Twitter. That's what we still call it. You guys,
call it, yeah? You're gonna call it X no more now?
I refuse to accept X.
Stop being a rebel, bro.
No,
Let
man.
it go.
It's all right to conform sometimes, you know.
I tweet on Twitter.
I hear it. All right, so we had a nice little international break. And as you know, we'll go to our points from game week 7, and whoever has the lowest score goes first. And
this week,
you know, it's becoming an annoying little trend. But I think this time it's me again. I think I will be calling out my points first. Yes, awful. So 42 points for the audio. I had Verbruggen, got me 0. Digne 8, Livramento 1, Lewis 4. Rodgers and Salah got me 3. Louis Diaz with 1 point because he started on the bench for some reason. And Buemo, who I brought in, got me 8. Havertz 8, Haaland 2, and Captain Watkins with 4. Yeah.
Tough one.
Saka killed me.
Yeah.
Battered me. And yeah. So that was a very juicy red arrow, about 380k drop. So I'm now at 2.3 million overall rank. Hey, don't make that face. Don't make that face, Sim. Don't make that down.
Oh, have you seen that Kevin Hart bit where like he asked someone how old he is and he just says, "Damn,
damn." I'm sorry.
You're that old.
I'm sorry.
You better now.
Yeah.
Didn't you see the Luis Diaz leak?
Yes, but I already made my transfers by them.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, so I wasn't gonna trade him for the trash that you can see on my bench. So I just left it as it is because I thought he could still come on and do something. So
I feel I get you.
That's how it was. But
it's Saka, unfortunately, isn't it? That's just when it's Saka.
Okay, moving on, guys. Next.
It's me next with 56 points. I had Raya and goal, who just, for some reason, as soon as I brought him in, Arsenal stopped keeping clean sheets. Digne with 8 points. Alexander-Arnold with 8 points. Robinson with 1. In midfield, Salah with 3. Rodgers 3. And Buemo 8. And Maddison 10. Up front, Havertz with 8. Nketiah 1. And Haaland captain with 4. 600k rise. And I'm now at 1.8 million. So third green arrow, just hoping to try and keep on with the green arrows, man. Because it was a terrible start to the season for me. So terrible. But
that's the thing, though. It's
like early.
That's a pretty good score, right? And then you look at the huge rise you got off that. Yeah. So it's still quite early, man. I think up until like November, December, the ranks can't take them too serious.
Yeah.
So just guys, can't take the ranks too seriously, man. It's nothing. Not right now, anyway.
But our esteemed guest came in with
63 points. Let's go. And you know what? I'm pretty happy with my team at the moment. I think there's not many changes that I want to make, but like I got Raya in goal. I've had him all season, so I'm not too unhappy that he's blanking now. And then Gabriel obviously with a 2-pointer as well. Trent for 8. Lewis Hall somehow picking up a clean sheet. Diogo Jota, who I was like desperate to sell 2 weeks ago, has got 10 and then 8 back to back. So I don't know how that's happening. Rogers, blank, and Burmo 8 points. Saka 16 points. You know what's like really stressing me out? Yeah, I captained Saka the game week before, and I went against, and he ended up blanking, and he created loads of chances, like had super high XGI and stuff, and I just it put a bad feeling in me because I was planning on captaining him this week as well.
You didn't want to go through it again.
Yeah,
you don't want that roller coaster. You got off the ride.
I was like, you know what, enough of that. But nah, it was the right decision, but I didn't do it. But either way, Saka 16 points, and then up front Haaland, Solanke 5-pointer, and Calvert-Lewin with another blank. But yeah, 63 points, healthy rise. I think I'm currently somewhere around about 650k, 680k, somewhere like that. Okay. So yeah, but yeah, I have to qualify this. I have used my triple captainship, so that's why.
Oh yeah, you are game week 2, isn't it?
Game week 2. So there's 17 points in the bank.
That is a very, very decent score, man.
Yeah,
I could have done with that. I could have done with a 63.
I'm surprised neither of you have Saka.
Salah.
I did before my wild card, man. No, I did. Before my wild card, and then after my wild card, I think I moved because I wild carded in game week 4. So I moved because Arsenal had a slightly difficult run of fixtures, and then moved to the easier ones. And I never brought it back in for the easier ones because I had other things to deal with. But yeah.
No, that game week 4 wild card was the Salah wild card, wasn't it? And then the game week 6 wild card was the Saka wild card.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I had Salah from the beginning, and he's looked so good. He hasn't been getting the points as much as we expect, but he's looked good. So I've been just afraid to take him out for a Palmer or Saka, even though they've been getting the points in. And this is what I say, like some of the templates been hurting me because I'm scared to go against Salah. Well, not anymore.
Well, I'm surprised your rank is not doing that good. Like, did you start with both Salah and Haaland? So where have you lost points? Salah went on like a crazy run the first 4.
Palmer killed me a lot. Saka killed me a bit, and I didn't have. Let's go back to my team. Who didn't I have? I didn't have Watkins, but I bought Watkins in the right time. We started getting points. Diaz. I had Diaz. I don't know. Tim, I don't know. I don't know what's happening right yet. All these players have been in my team most of the time, and I had a wild card.
He was trying to explain it.
I was trying to explain. I don't know why, bro. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Up there.
I'm trying to figure it out because I had a really good start with no Salah.
I know why.
And Salah was killing me.
2 game weeks, I dropped Rogers, and that's the 2 game weeks he got points. Both times.
Crazy.
And he's done nothing since.
Yeah. That's Rogers, isn't it?
Just great for me, isn't it? Yeah.
That's Rogers.
But yeah, guys, before we go into our heroes and zeros, I want to talk about this player. Law was against it, but I really want to have a word about this man right here. Now, he's 34% owned, and quite frankly, I think that's too low. Look at the numbers: 7 assists, 9 goals and assists. So 9 goal involvements. He's 3rd in the Premier League. He's 1st for assists in the Premier League. 27 chances created, 12 big chances created, and 3.16 expected assists. And he's 1st in all those ranks in the Premier League. Why is Saka going so unnoticed? How?
It's interesting that, and I think with his assists, it's so crazy because whilst he's not sort of creating crazy amount of chances in open play, Arsenal are just so good from set pieces. So if you see like a Gabriel goal, Saliba goal, Rice goal, he'll get the assist almost always. Yep. So like the set piece threat is crazy, and obviously Arsenal are very strong at set pieces. I think the big gripe people have with Saka is he's not that explosive, and the good fixtures are now gone. So now you're walking into Bournemouth, is it Liverpool, after that, and then is it Chelsea after that? I think also like 3 tricky fixtures coming up now.
So we've got Bournemouth away, Liverpool at home, Newcastle away, Chelsea away, Nottingham Forest at home.
Yeah.
So let's say 2 fixtures.
The next 3 out of 4 are tricky at the very least. So I guess that's why people are a little bit more reluctant now. But the good fixtures are done, and we saw what Arsenal can do against the likes of City and Spurs, right? Like it's not like they're not gonna pick up goals and points. So
I think the reason he hasn't gone off, like the reason his ownership isn't as high as others, is exactly what you said, Sim. It's the explosiveness. So apart from this last week, which was against Southampton, he'll consistently get you 6-7 points like every week. But as FPL managers, we're all chasing the haul. Like we want the Cole Palmer 4 goals in the game. Do you know what I mean? I think that's the reason why his name doesn't get in FPL doesn't get mentioned anywhere near as much.
He's had 2 hauls this season, but then the rest is all averaging 1 blank.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He's consistent.
Are you counting the 12 pointer as a whole?
Yeah,
is that the Gameweek 1 12 pointer?
Yeah.
You don't like 12 points?
That's not. I don't know, but a haul is like three returns for me as a whole.
What? So what? 15 points above.
15 points, 14 points, somewhere around there. I feel like 12 is like...
come on, 12 is all. 12, 14, come on, lad. Come on. Come
right,
on.
It's 10 points.
You see what I mean? You see what people did to Saka?
Moving goalposts.
Yeah.
I think that's the reason, man. I think it's because yes, he is consistent and he will get you points all season long, but we're all chasing those like mega those moments of just madness. That's what we're chasing.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's like, are you guys planning on? Obviously, neither of you have Saka or Palmer. What's your plans for both or either?
Oh,
remove Salah and
jumping the gun.
Sort it out.
Jumping the gun. We got bus teams to come.
Oof.
We got bus.
Someone's made early transfers.
Maybe.
No,
some people don't. Always looking at our teams.
Not over here, anyway.
All right, let's go into our heroes and zeros first, and then we'll see what our teams are looking like going into game week 8.
So how am I having a terrible time with this? So this is our last week's heroes and zeros. So RJ picked Martinelli as his hero, and I picked Trossard. RJ picked Eze as his zero, and I picked Rodgers. Martinelli got 6 points. Eze got 2, bumping RJ's current total up to 1 point. Trossard got 1 point. Rodgers got 3. My current total is -20.
You're bad at
Sim,
this,
Sim, I picked Watkins on the wrong week, basically, is what happened. And
how do you get a -20?
So I had Watkins as 0 quite early on, and it was a week that he hauled. That's obliterated. That's obliterated me for the rest. Yeah, I'm struggling to get back. That's all I can say.
I'll go you. Okay, that's tricky. Tricky.
It's a mad one. So that's where we stand at the minute.
You can kind of cheat on this game if you pick an injured player, though, isn't it?
We have to discuss it on the pod. We won't allow it. We
won't allow injured. We won't allow injured players like that. Why trying to jump the whole try loopholes, bro?
Straight away.
I was about to go Kevin De Bruyne out, something like that.
All right. So I think it'll only be fair that we let Sim decide his hero and zero first. And then me and Law, we won't be allowed to pick who Sim chooses.
Yep.
So let's just go over the rules again, Law.
So a hero is anyone below 20% owned. Yeah. You pick your hero, and then you pick your zero, who is anyone above 15% owned. You'll get your points from your hero, and the points from your zero will be deducted. And then at the end of the game week, that will leave you with your total. And as you're the guest, you will go on our guest leaderboard. So your points will be measured up against any other guests we bring on throughout the season, and we'll see who comes out on top at the end of the season.
No pressure, you're going first. You'll be the first one to put their points on the leaderboard this season.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
The thing is, I don't know if I should go rogue or if I should just go a little bit
Yeah.
bait here.
There we go. He's in. We've got him.
Yeah.
Locked in. I'm locked in. All right. For my hero,
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for Dominic Solanke, 11.9% owned, playing against West Ham at home.
Okay.
Nice.
Spurs looking a little bit better. What do you think, Law?
I think it's a good shout. At home,
Yeah.
we'll definitely be looking to beat the Hammers. So yeah, I think his ownership is nice and low. I think it's a good shout. Most of our attacks he's gonna be at the end of as well. So yeah, I think that's a great shout.
All right, awesome. So then I gotta go for a hero. Sorry, not a zero.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell you what's looking at me. Cole Palmer against Liverpool. Yeah, it's a little bit crazy, but it's tempting me. And the other one I'm looking at is Luis Diaz.
So which one are you gonna pick?
I feel like Palmer could crash a bird. He drops a hat trick on Liverpool's head. All right, I'm gonna go for Luis Diaz. I always thought trap. I'm gonna go for Luis Diaz as my zero.
Yes.
Okay. He's 34.3% owned as well.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's me this week. RJ going first. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So for mine, I want to go Gordon against Brighton at home because Brighton, they may score a lot of goals, but they love to concede. With Gordon on penalties as well.
Probably playing up front as well, I think.
Yep, down the middle and on pens. That's what I'm going to go for. I'm going to go for Gordon.
Okay.
It's between, Gordon and... Yeah, that's what I want to go for.
I like how you didn't give me a second option.
Yeah, I thought about it. It was close.
You were close. I'm going for 11.6 owned Wood up against Crystal Palace at home.
Okay.
Where is he in his little goal miss trend?
It's a good question, mate. I did think he scored last week, actually.
He scored last week.
He did, yeah.
Since the start of the season, he scores, he misses, he blanks, he scores, he blanks.
He blanks. Yeah, and I'm hitting him on the blank week.
Blank week.
Yep.
Well, good luck.
Yeah.
Love that. And zero. Now, this could go either way for me. It could be very dangerous or it could be very good. But I don't know. Should I do it? Actually, no, I'm changing. I'm not doing it. I'm going to go for Emil Smith-Rowe.
Smith-Rowe, yeah.
Yeah, 27.3% owned. Then he's got Aston Villa at home next.
That's a good shot, actually.
Yeah. Do you know what? I was going to go for Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. If Liverpool were away, I would have gone for it, but they're at home, so no. So, yeah. Emil Smith-Rowe. Oh yeah, Smith-Rowe's been taking points off me as well. That's what's been happening. So Smith-Rowe's points have been missing all of those.
Yeah. He's been a little nifty one that I've had in my team. I benched some of his points though.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, that's a little bit. A little bit. I hear it. Low zero.
Yeah, my zero is someone's in red hot form. I'm a little bit scared actually.
Who are you going for?
I'm going for Welbeck. 20% owned. Up against Newcastle away.
That's interesting.
Right. Don't know about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know about that one, boy. It's got 4 goals this season.
It's got 4 goals, yeah. Newcastle tend to defend better at home though than they do away from there. So I'm counting on Newcastle's defense.
His goals have been against Everton, United, Nottingham Forest, and Tottenham.
Yeah.
He's not scared of a big game.
Rodgers would probably have been an interesting one as well if someone picked him.
Yeah, I picked him last week. I don't fancy going against someone twice in a row. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm just
Good
asking
call
for punishment.
Yeah.
Good
So
call
we,
last
are we
week.
locked in? Are we locked in?
Yeah, we're all locked in, man. That's all written down, ready to go.
Happy with that.
Cool. Yeah. So, game week 8. Now, looking at some of these fixtures, what are people's thoughts and what games are we looking forward to? Tim, what are you thinking?
Let me just open up the fixtures. So, I mean, Spurs West Ham is an interesting one. Starting off the game week as well, it's a bit of a London derby. Spurs, after that capitulation against Brighton, West Ham having an awful start to the season.
This is a good time for West Ham to finally bounce back, right?
That's the thing. I don't know, man. And like, who else but Spurs did it to help you bounce back?
Yeah, Dr. Tottenham. Yeah, absolutely.
Here to see you. That'll be interesting. I mean, obviously, the big game of the weekend is going to be Liverpool-Chelsea. Got to see what Chelsea are actually made of finally.
And Liverpool as well, man. Liverpool haven't played like a top 6 club game, apart from United, didn't it? But we'll see where they're at.
Do they count?
So yeah, it'd be interesting. Like both sides. Like we've been waiting for both teams to play someone in form and a top team, and they come up against each other. I think that's going to be the best game of the weekend.
Yeah, plus 2 really good attacks as well. So hopefully there's some goals in it, and no one sort of does at Arsenal. Other than that,
Whoa. You know what I'm like. You know I'm gonna let that slide.
Bro, who
doing Arsenal? Is that what we're gonna make it now? Is an Arsenal?
Arteta's turned into prime Jose, man. What's going on?
No. We're doing what we've done with our injuries and suspensions.
They've become what they hated. What they hated.
You lot just haters, man. You lot just can't stand. Listen, no matter what, we are winning. I get it. I
understand trying to win the league, but not like this. Not like this, bro. Come on, man. Nah, come on, man. Play football.
Also,
play football.
Did we park the bus against Leicester?
Oh,
if you
no, we're going to talk about every game. We're going to talk about every game. Yeah? We're going to talk about the games where we got injuries and suspensions.
You took a risk against Leicester.
Yeah? What? We're playing our normal game.
All right. Look, let's see how the season develops. But all I'm saying is, you guys have had some suspicious tactics so far this season. There's been some red cards, so I'll give you it. But it's like fraud watch.
So what game were we too defensive for your liking?
UCL wasn't very sort of encouraging. Champions League, I think it was Atlanta. Did you guys play? Spurs, very defensive.
Okay, Spurs, no Rice, and we had no Odegaard, right? And no Odegaard. Talk to me. How are we supposed to play when we go away?
Bro, come on, man! You're playing Spurs. It's your biggest It's the biggest rivalry game of the season.
Exactly.
Like, you're gonna pull up defensive. Arsenal, you're
we
so
don't have our players.
You're so much better than Spurs.
When we don't have our players, we should just run and give them a chance.
Come on, man.
With their dumb highline, like are we just supposed to just let it happen?
No, come on, man. You can't park the bus there. It's just not. That's just wrong. That's wrong. That's what we're doing.
Are we saying that Spurs have been awful this season?
Did you do that last season?
No, we didn't need to because we had the players available.
I don't think it's a players thing. I think Arteta's finally started to think, you know what, all this attacking stuff, it's nice and fun, but we're losing some important games.
I just want to win. Yeah. I just want to win.
Yeah.
Okay, did we park the City first half?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
No, we didn't.
Yeah,
we didn't. No, we didn't.
You did.
What are you talking about? We did in the second half. I'll
the second half you should be arrested for that. But you got to do what you got to do.
When we got the red card, it changed the whole game. It ruined it. But we were attacking. How can you say what we
you attacked? Hold on, you attacked, but the premise was defensive first. Absolutely, it was.
Oh, mate.
Bro, even with the red card, to be that defensive where you got 10 men in the box, that's the kind of stuff that Luton do against Man City. You know what I mean?
When we're holding the lead. Hold on.
We're holding the lead, but you haven't even got
against Man City, the best team in the league right
one
now.
man up front. You're meant to be the best team in the league.
Huh?
They
won the league. They are officially the best team in the league, no?
Yes, but you're saying that you're gonna become the best team in the league as an Arsenal team that is trying to compete. So you should show a little bit of bravery. You know what I mean?
10 men. What you're saying doesn't make sense. This is
No,
why AJ lost against Dubois, bruv. He got a little knock and got excited. And he ran into a haymaker.
You still didn't win though. Huh? You still didn't win though. What I'm saying is, look, the draw is the draw. But what I'm saying is, even with 10 men, you should have a little bit of courage to say, okay, like you start taking the wingers off. You pull Havertz back into midfield. Like not even one player up front. Like there's no bravery in that. You know what I mean? And even before that, it was still defensive.
We want some points, bro. We open up space that gives City exactly what they want with 10 men. 100%. That's what City want.
Yeah,
they want us to come out there.
I have to agree with Ajay on this one. There's nothing. What else could they have done to get that point?
Look, I just
there was nothing else they could have done to get that point.
They invited a lot of pressure by doing that. Yeah, I just think you could. There was that breakaway was always on, and they started taking off the wingers. So I don't know. I
was surprised that Saka was the first to go
on the corner.
Yeah. I was surprised that Saka was the one sacrificed that half-time.
I was surprised at that one. Definitely.
Yeah. And then Martinelli went off early and he was ripping Walker. Like, it was... I don't know. I just feel like...
he played all season.
Yeah, no, really, really impressed by him. Like, yeah, even Jesus, when he came on, really impressed by him. But, like, he was playing left-back. Like, what's going on, bruv? Like, you bring on Gabriel Jesus to go mark, Doku.
I don't think he's playing left-back, but I get what you're saying.
I saw him do his best work at left back.
I can't. Jesus is getting on my nerves, by the way. So I can't take this. I can't take this. What are you like saying to me?
Oh my god! All right, don't worry. I'll move on. But there's some decent games this weekend. I reckon.
Yeah. No, Fulham Aston Villa is a game that I'm surprisingly think is going to be actually a great watch. I don't know about points for FPL. But with the way Fulham been playing, with Raul Jimenez finally starting to look himself again, with Traore, that link up they used to have, Emil Smith-Rowe, Nelson, the old Arsenal boys stepping up together. But then there's the other side. There's the tactical Aston Villa. I think that's going to be a great game.
Yeah.
Especially the fact that they're at Fulham's at Craven Cottage. I wonder who's going to come out. I believe Villa will win, obviously, but
I don't think that's a foregone conclusion, though. As you said, I don't think that's a foregone conclusion that Villa win that game.
Yeah, agree with you. Villa will definitely concede, right? They love doing that, and it depends on how Fulham show up, right? Traore, if he can just show a little bit more composure.
He would have bagged against City, man. Oh my days!
He needs to forget about it. Let's stick to him dribbling and then passing it. He just has to pass.
He can't even pass, though, innit? That's the problem. It's so bad. But yeah, no. I mean, look, Jimenez looks really good. I'm considering getting him in for FPL.
Yeah,
obviously, Smith Rowe was benched against City, but I'm sure he'll come back in now. That could be a very good game. Could be an upset on the cards, though. I think Villa looking a little bit suspect at the moment.
So who would you take up for Raul?
Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm surprised you got him, to be honest.
I got him three game weeks ago. He was doing okay. He had
would you do that this week though? With Calvert-Lewin up against Ipswich? Yeah. I don't think you would do that.
No, this game week. No.
Yeah,
he's got Everton after that, so.
Yeah, I'll be doing it after
Fulham's run after this game week is pretty decent. It's Everton away, Brentford at home, Crystal Palace away, and Wolves at home. So, something to look at. He's 5.6 million and he's 5.7% owned. Not a bad shout.
Yeah.
Not a bad shout at all.
And he facilitates
3 goals in 4.
Transfer that I really want.
Go on.
We won't get there yet.
You're there now, yeah? Jeez! Onto the buses.
Following protocol.
Yeah. And another game I think is quite similar in terms of, attributes both teams has is the Newcastle versus Brighton game.
Yeah.
There's going to be hella goals.
Attack versus defense, man. That's what, like, attack versus counter-attack.
Really?
Yeah.
Newcastle got defense, though.
No, they set up as a counter-attack team. Do you know what I mean? Whether they have the defenders to do it at this moment in time is a different question. They set up to counter, and then Brentford set up to attack. So yeah, it would be interesting.
What do you think, Sam?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. Newcastle at home probably going to be better performance, right?
Yeah.
So it's interesting. I think both teams are a little bit dodgy in defense, so it's just like who could score more. Probably, hopefully, high-scoring game. Don't have anyone from that game, but yeah.
Yeah, same. You got Hall though, no?
Oh yeah, I'm not going to be playing him. I got away with murder with that 5-pointer.
He's running with those points, man. Yeah, he's running. Ducked out in his face.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've got Livramento, but he is my last sub by far.
Yeah.
He's not coming on. Yeah. He was meant to be playing and he doesn't want to play. So, you know, waste of a transfer that was.
Full played instead, got 5 points.
Yeah. Exactly. Man,
Hall has somehow survived in my team since game week 1. I picked him up when I first started. He lost his he lost his place, he got his place back, he's still in my team.
Man, jealous. Points, just getting points left, right, and center. All right, so is there any other games that guys are thinking, yeah, this one's for me?
City Wolves, man. So Wolves have had a terrible time with fixtures recently. I don't see how this one gets any better for them. Yeah.
So that's definitely an FPL one.
Yeah, just in terms of City attack, absolutely. I'm interested in Foden coming back in the team. But I don't know if I'm waiting for him to bang first and then I go after him, or should I be like proactive and get him before that happens? I'm a little bit terrified of the idea. Just the rotation is the stuff.
As a roulette, you can't jump into.
Yeah.
Any other manager maybe, but no.
But then he gets that 20 points, and then you bring him in, and it's just like blank after blank.
Yeah. The thing is, as well, is that you're going to play Southampton at home next, innit? So this fixture is like ready to set up a narrative, no matter what happens. Like,
yeah.
People went for that triple captain against Ipswich. Southampton's next. Who's going to think about it this time, innit?
So you think triple captain's going to be high for this next week?
I reckon if City do Wolves, a lot of people are going to be like popping triple captains because 17 points is great. You know what I mean? If he scores a hat trick against Southampton, which is on the cards, thinking like, did Arsenal just played Leicester or Southampton? They played Southampton.
Yeah.
Saka popped 16 points. So like, I feel like anytime a good attacker comes up against Southampton, something happens. So
yeah,
I guess we'll see how they perform against Wolves, and then we'll start. Yeah.
So a little devil's advocate here. Does anyone think that Pep might think, you know what, Haaland needs a rest? This is a good game to do it.
Who's he gonna play though? That's the problem.
Yeah,
that's true. They haven't got another striker, do they?
Nah. The only way
they actually don't have another striker.
We don't even have that false 9 that they used to play before either. They don't have no one to put in that position, do they?
They got nothing. I think the only thing that they could do is if De Bruyne is back, they could put Foden false 9. But I just don't see that.
No, they won't do that. They're not going to do that. Yeah, that's crazy. Mad. All right. Listen, lads, let's go for a quick break. And then after that, we'll go into our bus teams and have a check on our mini league standings. Cool.
Awesome.
And we are back. Law, real quick. You remember when we met Sim?
Yes, I do. I remember it very clearly, actually.
Sim was one of the first people we met in the FPL community. And I think me and Law were acting a bit sheepish, sipping our beers in a corner. And then Sim came around, had a good chat. He's like, yeah, man, just go talk to everybody. Yeah, just go talk. And we're like, what? He's like, yeah, just go. Let's go.
And then when we didn't, not even that. When we didn't move, he was like, you know what? I'm gonna bring them to you. He walked off, grabbed a load of people, and brought them to our table.
That is very true. That was it. Crazy. And ever since, Lord, did you know that this guy has 650 1,000 likes on TikTok.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Beautiful.
You didn't know that? You didn't know that?
No.
Bro, 650K.
Is that true?
Huh?
Damn.
Doing his
Yeah,
thing
make it
over
up.
there.
I'm about to check my page. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah. So what
Tick-
set
tick-
that
thanks,
off,
man.
bro? Because you were quite quiet on the FPL scene, like on on
Exposure.
socials,
Yeah.
but in the community, almost everybody knows you, right? So what made you decide to change that?
You know what it is? Like, you know the kind of personality I am, right? Like, I like to get to know people. I like to bring people together. I don't like seeing people on the outside, like on the peripherals.
Of course.
I enjoy that community aspect of it. So I enjoyed the FPL community, but I've never been too big on like having a presence or a platform. And like for years, my Twitter was on private, and like I had like 200 followers or whatever. But I don't know. Eventually, I had some discussions with a few people during the preseason. Not this year, but last year preseason. And I don't know. I just felt like maybe it was the time I actually start putting myself out there a little bit more.
Yeah, man.
But I still don't have the equipment. I don't have the production ability. Like, I would love to do YouTube. I would love to do stuff like that, but I'm just not. I don't know how to edit. Like, I don't even know how to do the stuff that you guys have set up here. So I was just like, you know what? TikTok, probably the easiest way to do this, right? Pick up the phone, record yourself, get it out there, and the platform will help you do the rest. So I started doing that, and there was one video that I put out like 4 weeks in that just went crazy. And I had predicted like I had predicted 3 differentials below like 5%, I think it was, to like that are gonna bang this game week. And like all of them double digits, like just smashed it. That video went viral, and then like since then my account
that hit millions of views, isn't it?
That hit 1 million views. But for FPL TikTok, that's crazy. That's crazy.
That's crazy, bro. 1.2 million, bro. That's a lot.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, and then that video kind of just took off, and then obviously this season I'm now doing the podcast with Dan, Stick to FPL, and obviously again, the production is not to do with me. I just go there and I talk. You know what I mean?
Just get the seat in front of the mic, you're good to go. Yeah.
That's it. And then obviously FPL Juice is cool as well. And then it's the same concept that you show up. You guys have done that as well, haven't you?
Yep.
And
very good mix in there with the boys.
Yeah, it's good fun. You guys are scheduled in for some point soon as well, aren't you? I was gonna try.
Do you know that? Look at this guy. We are
plugged in.
Look at him. Hello, a man in the know.
I was trying to get on that episode, but because there's 2 of you,
we're there in November.
Yeah, because there's 2 of you, there's no space for a pundit. So,
really? When we were last time, I saw there's like 5 or 6 of us.
Yeah, there was a few of those because there was me, you, Ray, and then there was another person as well.
Tom.
Yeah.
Tom was there, and I feel like there was
one
more.
Let me speak to
Tom and Ray. Yeah, Tom and Ray. Yeah.
If it was just Tom and Ray, then that makes sense because it'll be Ash and Nick who hosting it, and then you 2. Technically speaking, there is a possibility to have a 5th in.
They can fit you in there, man.
Let me speak to the higher ups. So we'll see what we can work out.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah,
but yeah, man.
But no, it's been a journey.
When you say with the editing and the production, bro, that's it's no different to like when we started. We just picked.
We didn't know
it. Started learning.
Man. Yeah, we didn't come into it with any like background in anything, man. We just said we want to get this content out. We just started learning how to just do random stuff.
Everything, editing. Our mics used to be terrible. Changing the mics and different cameras, and I still want to change my camera, and I still want to get better lights. You know, it's like you always just trying to find ways to upgrade. But if you want to perfect it and then start, you'll never start. Yeah, man. You just
I hear that.
Bit by bit. Same way you picked up your phone just to hit TikTok. Same way you just got to do the thing with YouTube as well, man. Like, it'll slap.
Yeah. I remember my first video. just jumped on TikTok and I was like, talk about who's likely to. Oh no, I think I talked about the players that went up in price that day before. They're like, nobody cares, bro. Like, you know what I mean? But you eventually start to learn like what to post. But no, it's definitely been good. And the thing was, I was planning on starting a YouTube channel this season, had it not been for FPL.
Yeah.
So that's kind of made it that my face now is on YouTube. Like,
obviously, definitely is.
Yeah. So maybe next season we'll see how things go.
Yeah.
Things are a bit busy.
How are you finding podding every week on the 60 FPL pod?
It's all right, you know. It's tricky with travel and stuff, but it's all right. It's all right. It's good to have that platform to repeatedly be able to discuss and like for your viewers to have the memory of what you talked about previously. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With short form, people are only going to remember your current post and that's
current video. Yeah. You're as good as your last post, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
And like there's so little long. Like the video will do well for one day and then that's it.
Yeah.
So
there's hard. Yeah, that's crazy.
And like you can't really like build a brand. Like people know RJ and Law. People know Only1Bonus Point. Like I have something like I think in total I must have had like 4 or 5 million views across the entire time I've had the TikTok channel. I've been recognized off Stick to FPL. I've never been recognized off my TikTok.
What?
Crazy, isn't it?
That's weird.
It's because you're just part of a feed, and like there's no longevity. You don't connect with the person. Like so that's what's annoyed me about TikTok. It's great for getting views and getting your content out there, but it's not great for like building an audience or building a brand or people connecting with people on like
building
a longer
proper community. Yeah.
So you feel like you need to use your TikTok to drive people towards your more long-term, like your long-form content.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. There's obviously like there's like the people who like really support you and stuff, but like in general, I'm talking that's the kind of I get.
I hear it. So Sim, we always ask all our guests that come into the pods, what are your top tips to smash FPL?
Top tips to smash FPL.
Yeah.
I'm a very rogue manager, man. So I don't know if my advice is like
I like
my advice is good. You know what it is, yeah? People say, look, this is the first time I've given this advice officially, right? But it's my opinion. People say you shouldn't go different for the sake of it. Sometimes you should go different for the sake of it. Because like
I'm with it.
A lot of the times the template is the template for a reason, right? But things like captaincy, things like a 50-50. If, for example, you had a choice between buying what's a 50-50 that people can actually consider? Maddison versus Brennan Johnson, right? Right now, both of them are options. The template is to go for Brennan Johnson. He's the one who's scoring. Sometimes it's worth just going for the other one because it's still a good choice, but most people haven't got him. The likelihood of Brennan Johnson hurting you so much that
from this one decision,
it's relatively limited. Obviously, sometimes it goes wrong. You also have the option of if it goes the other way around, you're gonna fly. I feel like taking those risks, calculated, but taking those risks in moments that count are very important. And I think anytime I've had a good season, it's when I've continued to try to gamble against and time it. And there's times when it will go wrong. Like I've had some very, very bad game weeks, like 7, 8, 9, 10 million ranks. But the other times they come off. And I think going differential and timing it is definitely one I would advise.
It also makes the game more fun.
Exactly.
Like I feel like when you follow the template, like it's so boring just following the template. I get itchy fingers when I do it. Like obviously it's going to get you points, it's going to do you well, but sometimes just let me enjoy it just a little bit. Let me just bring in someone.
When you have that mentality that there's there's other players that can bang, so like in your mind you're like, oh, I could have picked this person, that person. When you have that thought process and you only follow the template, you're just filled with regret for like the whole week. I just feel like I'm just filled with regret if I just stick to the template and the person I knew not even new, the person I thought possibly can get points does something, even if it's matching the person I got that's on the template, I'm just like, I should have just gone with the person I knew I would enjoy watching.
The thing is as well, if you pick a template player and they flop versus if you pick a player that you in your heart felt and they flop, the feeling's different.
Yeah.
You pick a template, they flop, you feel with shame and like I let the whispers get in my ear, like, oh
yeah.
But
yeah.
if it's your own guy and he flopped, it is what it is. It's a bad decision.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
But when you pick your guy and he scores, you didn't bring him in. Oh, I knew it. I knew he would score. You know, yeah. Yeah. And I hate coming onto the pod and like it just spills out. You can't help but say, I was gonna pick him, or I was gonna.
The worst words. The worst words you can use.
I hate saying it, but you can't help but not say it because I'm being honest. I definitely was gonna pick him, and I was gonna make him captain. But something on Twitter or X made me decide not to do it, and now look at me. Look at me now. Yeah.
The good thing about doing content is, right, it's documented. If you actually said you were gonna do it, it's on the pod somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can say like, people could go check. Like if you don't do content, it's just like, oh yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that is very true. Do you know what though? I was at work the other day, and one United fan was getting at me, talking about how Arsenal fans were Arteta out. I was like, I was never Arteta out. He's like, oh, this is what I hear about Arsenal fans. You're all liars. Da, da, da. I said, I've got it on the episode. I'm gonna start searching. I'm gonna bring out the content. I couldn't find it.
Oh.
But it was just too many to go through, innit?
It was too many episodes to go through.
I actually remember that. I remember that.
You remember it?
A strong conversation about that.
The worst thing is I was going to call you, but I got busy. And I was like, I can't call him. And he's a Tottenham fan. He won't lie for me. He will not lie. But I was just like, oh, man. Yeah. That is good to have it documented. But, boys, let's get to what people want to hear. They want to see what we're doing for Game Week 8 or give them some ideas and some progress. So, boys, let's have a look at your bus teams for Game Week 8. What are we saying?
Oof, that's my team.
Yes, it is.
All right. So currently, I've only got one free transfer. What I'm thinking is a bit of a mad move, right? I'm planning currently to wait until deadline, pray that the price changes don't screw me, and then on the Saturday, I'm going to make 3 transfers. So 2 frees and a hit after deadline. And the planned moves are Trent out to Ryan Nori.
Wait, hold on, real quick. So you're gonna stick with, you're gonna roll.
I'm gonna roll this week.
Do very early transfers.
Very early transfers. That's the only way I can do my like. I've got 0.0 to do these moves, and I'll be surprised if I'm still able to make these moves on Saturday.
Okay. You know all right. So let's go through your team for the audio. What are you saying? Let's see what you can do.
Team at the moment, I've got Raya in goal, Gabriel, Trent, Aina, and then in midfield, I've got Smith Rowe, Jota, Mbeumo, Saka, and then up front, Calvert-Lewin, Solanke, and Haaland currently with the armband. And then on the bench, I've got Rodgers and Hall, and then a bunch of non-playing guys.
Yeah. But Johnson played the last one, didn't he? Because
did he?
Yeah, someone was injured. What's his name? The one that actually has been playing. The other 4 million asset that has been playing.
It's not Davies, it's the other guy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the one we should have picked. Yeah, it's Davis. No, Davis has been one that's playing.
Davis is 4-5 though, no?
Yeah, 4-5, yeah.
Oh, it's 4-5, yeah. But he's been playing,
yeah. I got you.
And so Ben Johnson played 90 minutes last game.
Oh, nice.
And he brought in a lovely 0 points.
As you'd expect. But to be fair, like I'd consider playing him again instead of Aina, but I'd want to be a bit more sure that he starts.
I'd go Aina over.
Yeah, I'll stay Aina. Attacking returns as well, man.
Yeah.
You got it right first time. So yeah, what are you thinking? Tell us. What are you looking to do?
So, like, I really want Cole Palmer in my team. I've been wanted him for ages. Just I can't do it without really massively restructuring, right? So what I'm thinking is Trent out to Ryan Nori, who Wolves going like a really good fixture run from after the Man City game.
Yep.
Calvert-Lewin down to what's his name, the Fulham guy, Jimenez, and then Diogo Jota up to Cole Palmer. Now, whilst Saka's fixtures get a little bit tricky for the next sort of 3 and the next 2 in particular as well after the Bournemouth game, I don't want to get rid of him because I don't want a wild card in Game Week 12. I've still got my wild card, and if I keep Saka, it means that I get Saka when everyone else wants him back from Game Week 12 as well. So that's why I'm thinking of doing Jota, but I could get priced out. I've got 0.0 in the bank to do those 3 moves. So we'll see how it goes.
So you're not worried about abandoning your Liverpool assets completely? So you have no Liverpool assets? You okay with that?
I'm okay with that. The fixtures are a bit tricky for a few weeks now. I don't think the fixtures get great for a while, so I'm happy to go without. Jota was already like dodgy anyway, and Trent's only good if they keep on clean sheets. In my opinion, I think I can do without the random attacking return. But yeah,
their nice run doesn't actually start till like we could say game week 15, but then there's Spurs in the middle of that. But so really game week 18 is when there's a nice clear run.
Yeah.
So, I hear it.
Yeah. And that's like when I'm planning on wildcarding as well. So I can bring them back in around that point.
Holding it nice and long then.
Yeah. Normally I wildcard early, but it's been a decent start. I don't feel like there's anyone that I particularly need to either get rid of. Yeah. I feel like I'd be forcing it if I wildcarded and turn out. Like, I've been very patient with a few of my options, right? Like Solanke's been in my team since game week 1. And like he spent
really?
He's been
injured for the first few games.
Yeah, so I just benched him. And I mean, I don't know. I think God was looking down on me. God must have been looking down on someone because Solanke's price did not drop at all.
Nice.
I think bro is still 7.5 million. Definitely hasn't changed the price. Yeah, he's even 7.6. Oh my god,
he's gone up. Yeah, he scored. Yeah,
like the entire game sold him, and like nobody's really been able to bring him back because nobody has anyone at that price point. It's really hard to get to, unless you have a Watkins, for example. So yeah, no, happy with that. But I think team's looking decent.
Yeah, man, your team is very
looking strong.
Set up.
Thank you very much.
It's annoying. I'm not gonna lie to you. Law.
Yes.
Anything you see? Any holes? Okay.
Oh, sorry. When you said Law, I thought you were moving on to me.
No. I was gonna say, do you see any holes in Sim's team?
No, actually.
Because apart from his bench, I don't see anything.
No,
his bench is with Rodgers and Hall is still very decent.
Yes,
I don't see why
it's a strong team. And even I mean, if you want to pick a hole in Calvert-Lewin, but he's up against Ipswich, so I'm not even against having him in my team. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I think it's strong. Yeah, I think Aubameyang's gonna. Everyone has him though, but I think Aubameyang's gonna be a good shout against United this week.
Yeah,
everyone's a good shout against United. I love it. And Mbeumo, what is his ownership right now?
It must be like 40 odd.
27.2%. Lovely. Yeah, man.
Let me ask you guys a question. So I play on Stick to FPL, we play a differential game, right? Where you got to pick a player 5% below, and it's just a differential. Earlier on in the season, Mbeumo was very low owned, right? Is it in good faith to pick Mbeumo as a differential? Despite
what now?
No, back then, despite what the number says, even if he was 4.9% owned, right?
Yeah.
Would you allow that on your pod?
Yes.
So wait, are you talking? So
I would allow it
then for the season.
Say again.
So you pick him at the beginning of the season, and then you're like holding him throughout the season.
No. So
I'm guessing Dan picked him.
It's just a one game. It's a 1 game week differential, and we do it 5% or below. So it's like it's meant to be. It's meant to be. Oh man.
Wait, I don't get what your issue is. He was under 5.
He was under 5.
Yeah,
under 5.
It's not in the spirit of the game to pick Mbeumo.
No,
what's the spirit? What's the spirit of the game? The game is to pick someone under 5%. It was under 5%.
That's
I don't understand.
Brilliant pick.
Okay, so
why is he under 5%? You gotta get that. That's an amazing pick.
Okay, imagine next season for some reason Salah's red carded for the first 2 games, so no one has it. His ownership
goes on to 5%.
His ownership is 3%. You record your pod on Monday, so people don't have enough time to even buy him for his fixture when he comes back. Is it allowed to have Salah as a differential?
Wait. What do you mean they're not? What do you mean they're not?
Come on,
Why
bro.
are they not allowed to bring it to your team?
Bro, it's Salah. You can't have Salah as a differential. It doesn't matter if he's 1% owned on the game. It's
But
Salah,
he is
bro.
is a differential.
He's a differential though.
Because he is only 1% owned. So if he bangs, he's gonna get you points because nobody owns him, right?
Not only is he a differential, because remember it's 10%, right? Not only is he a differential, he's a crazy differential under 5%.
But
insanity.
Okay, no, for actual FPL, you do it. But this is a game between like 2 hosts on a show, right? We track our points. The spirit of the game is about picking a player who's out there, 5%. You try to guess someone. Okay. Oh my God, I can't believe you guys back in.
I hear it. Salon. What has happened? Dan picked Mbemo and Sim was not happy. Dan, it's allowed. Sorry,
it's allowed. It's definitely allowed,
bro.
Yeah.
You should have been quicker.
Yeah.
No. Listen, I think it's cheating. I think it's cheating.
Nah, man.
Wait for Son to come back from injury. He must be under 5%.
The problem
Son
is now
he's not under 5. He's not under 5 yet, but he's low.
Yeah?
Son is low.
He's I think he's still like 11 or something.
Oh, for real.
7. He's low. He's definitely low.
He's been injured the last 2 games. He must have.
Oh my God, Son is 4.4%.
There you go. Just wait for that injury to clear up, man. There's your differential.
I've got my differential next.
He's still. Hold on. I swear he's still injured. Calm down, innit? Calm down.
Yo, I'm telling you. Watch.
You said it wasn't fair.
He's not gonna know what's hitting. No, because everyone is saying it's fine, isn't it? It's fine. Let's pick Son.
Well, hold on. Though. 25% chance of playing though. So
that's what I'm saying. He's still injured, isn't it?
Bro.
Stay calm. Stay calm.
I'll be ready.
Just keep him in the back pocket.
Yeah.
When the time comes.
Lo, what's your team saying?
I don't even know what to do with my team at this moment in time, man. So I've got Rare in goal, Digne, Alexander-Arnold, and Robertson in defense. In midfield, Salah, Rodgers, Maddison, and Bremo up front. Havertz with his ghost injury, Haaland and Ketia. Ketia's been pissing me off ever since I got him. He's so close. Every game he's so close. He's so close. He's hitting woodwork, everything. He's a frustrated one. Last week, I was desperate to get rid of Trent because I just clean sheets aren't enough for 7 million. Then I watched him play for England, and I'm just like, should I get rid of him? Should I do it? Yeah. At this moment in time, I'm thinking of just rolling this team, taking 3 transfers into next week, and then doing what I need to do to get in Palmer and potentially Saka as well with 3 transfers.
So would that be Trent,
Salah out,
Maddison, Salah?
Yeah, probably. Or I could do Salah, Maddison, and Havertz and do a little bit of a switcheroo. So Maddison turns to Saka, Havertz turns to Solanke, and then Salah to Palmer, and move it around a little bit like that. So maybe I just roll and do that for 3 transfers.
That's your
where my head's at the moment.
Out. You know, Havertz has been getting the goals in. I don't understand why you take him out now. One, your fixtures get a little bit harder, and Saka's a better option than Havertz. That's the only reason. I don't think that's biased. No, he says Solanke in it for Havertz. Well, that's it. Are you trying to fix your bench at all?
Not at the minute. Benches allow me to get those guys in. I'm just leaving it as it is. Just leaving it as it is. Yeah.
Cool.
That's me, man. I not putting too much thought into it, to be fair. The international break's got me calm and relaxed.
Yep. All right. So mine, I can't stand Verbruggen. Every time I see his face, his shirt, it's driving me insane, bro. But yeah, Verbruggen, Digne, Johnson, Lewis, Rodgers, Saka, Louis Diaz, and Mbeumo, Havertz, Haaland with the armband, and Ollie Watkins. I still think Ollie Watkins is a massive differential. So, well, I say massive, but a decent enough differential to get me enough points. So right now, I've already made my transfers. So I have taken out Mazarari, who was injured at the time. I think he's fine now. So, but I didn't like him anyway. I brought in Justin from Leicester, 4.5 million. He's already gone up by 4.6. And then I also brought in Saka. Oh, yeah, as you can see, Saka in for Salah. Because Salah probably will scare the hell out of me in every game. But for his price, I need returns. Like we said, consistent output every week. It's not happening. So I'm going for Saka against Bournemouth. And then I've got 2.8 million in the bank. And that's just going to lead the way to bring in Cole Palmer as well.
Yeah.
So I'll have a team of Watkins, Haaland, Havertz, Saka, Cole Palmer, and Luis Diaz. That's what I'm trying to get.
I like that.
Palmer over Luis Diaz instead. But that's what I'm trying to get. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to get rid of Verbruggen at some point, but I can't.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's all Areola's fault.
Yep.
He got injured, and then he just magically came back. That's why I brought Fabianski in at 4 million. I thought it's a steal. You can't not bring him in, and then now we're stuck.
Well, you could go for Kelleher.
Yeah. Did your TV just turn on itself?
Yeah, by itself.
That is crazy. You got ghosts, bro. This guy.
Technical difficulties.
You see the way he turned his head? He was shook.
I don't know what happened there. You know, we're convinced. I'm convinced there's a ghost that lives in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so am I. I'm seeing that.
Mysterious things that happened in this house.
Yeah, you were saying Kelleher.
Yeah, Kelleher. That could be an interesting one for you to go to if you got the.
How long is Alisson out for?
It's meant to be a while. I think like 8 weeks was quoted, but I can't I'm not sure. I'm not certain.
Did not know that.
It's a good stretch, but it's just the fixtures aren't great. That's the only problem. Yeah,
but the way Liverpool play, shot stopper, get a few shots, at least some. Yeah, but I want more than that, don't I? Yeah, it's definitely a good shot though. Yeah, because anything is better than Verbruggen right now. Seriously, yeah. But I think I'm well set up.
Yeah, I think you're looking good going into this week, man.
Yeah, so Justin will be starting over Johnson.
Yeah.
And Johnson will be on the bench. That's the only change to this squad that you can see on the screen. Yeah.
I really like the Rico Lewis pick as well.
Yeah. I think I got him on my wild card because he was playing. And he had a fairly decent game against us as well. No, the game before us, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. I had him at the start of the season, but then ended up getting rid.
Yeah, because he was blanking, wasn't he?
He was blanking, and then he
just a risk in it. Yeah.
So I wanted Trent, so I just went up.
Yeah, with City's fixtures changing. Do you not think it's a bit scary that no one's really looking at other City assets? Like everyone's got Haaland, a couple with Lewis, but no Foden, no nothing, no Bernardo Silva.
Yeah.
What's that guy? The new guy, Savinho,
yeah.
He's just randomly stopped playing as well. Like,
that's the thing with Pep. Like Pep, you just cannot trust what's going to happen with that team, man. You can do all the planning in the world, he just undoes it for you.
Yeah. When Pep concedes a lot of goals, it's like it's a very precarious time to have any Man City players because like
that man's hot-headed, bro.
No, he'll just change structure randomly. Like he'll be like, that's it. Centre back playing up front. Like
I don't know for this.
He'll just change it. You know what I mean? I feel like the only person you can rely on starting at the moment is Haaland. Gvardiol possibly as well, but even that's dodgy, man. Like I don't know. Like Foden, De Bruyne, it's too much.
Grealish is starting to come back in the team now as well, so Doku's not even like safe on the wing anymore. Yeah.
Which I think is mad. Like all of a sudden, Doku can't play. Crazy. Yeah.
Weird times over there.
Yeah. But lads, let's have a look at our mini league standings. Law, by the way, Sim hasn't joined the league. Shame him, please. Yeah.
Hey, I was in
No,
the league
no,
last
like,
season.
Shame.
Not
Did you leave yourself? Did you take us out so you could add another league in? I see how
No.
you're going, bro. No, I see. No, that's good. We see.
How do you know I'm not in the league?
I just checked.
How can you check? There's a lot of people in your league.
Huh?
There's a lot of
Wait,
people
hold
in the
on.
league.
You're talking very confidently. Does that mean you're
Yeah.
No, I'm not still. But
there you go.
That deflection was just perfect.
There's a lot of people in the league, but I know where your points are. So I looked in that area, and you ain't in there.
I hear it.
So next week, I better see waiting to be added.
Let me find the code, and I'll be in.
Yeah. All right. So the top three, as always, in third place we have Rejuvenated with Marlon Moore. He got 60 points in Gameweek 7. He's on 503 points. In second place, we have Taras, Pepsi Brosum with 522 points in total and got 61 in Gameweek 7. And we have a new leader at the top, Edenuzi David with DOTS. He got 80 points in Gameweek 7.
Saka captain, man.
Saka captain, 528 points, killing it. And I think his overall rank has shot up. He is now sitting at
1.8k.
Wow,
1.8k. Yep.
That's insane.
Yeah. Even second place, Taras is at 3.2k, and in third place, Rejuvenated is sitting at 18k.
Wow, RJ, are you even?
That's a lot of work to catch up, man. Sorry,
RJ, are you even 1.8k in this league?
I don't know why you're doing this. I don't know why you're doing this. I don't know what I did to you, bro. I'm 54th, okay? 54th. I don't understand what is happening
That was so unwarranted. It was hilarious.
Bro, just minding my business, and I just get clapped in the chin. I just don't get it right.
I'm laughing. I ain't even doing that much better than you, know.
You only just passed me. It's crazy, bro.
Literally just. But it's enough.
What? Put Ray's face up there.
Ray makes an appearance.
Ray making an appearance. Hey, welcome.
How's Ray doing?
He's good, man. He's good. He's taking a break from the normal FPL, and he's playing the. Is it a new one or a different type? The Telegraph Fantasy Football.
Yeah.
Oh, he's playing Telegraph. Okay.
Yeah, I think he's getting a lot of peace and mind and tranquility. Maybe
he'll come back a better person.
See how he is. Yeah, man. And obviously better at FPL, hopefully.
Yeah. Better than that last season he had.
But yes, Sim, it has been a pleasure having you here today. Apart from the, last couple of shots you took at me for no absolute reason. But yes, where can people find you? X, TikTok, give us the numbers, give us the names. Where do we find you, bro?
It's Fpl Cim, Sim spelled with a C anywhere that you care to look. It's only TikTok and Twitter actually. But yeah, Fpl Cim, and of course, there's also a podcast that I'm on with FPL Mate, and that's called Stick to FPL, and that is on every platform because he's a lot more coordinated than I am. But yeah, no, it's been a pleasure, guys. Thank you for having me on, RJ. I'm sorry, it's all love. You know how it is.
Nah, it's cool, bro. You know how it goes. I'll get you back.
Maybe in a couple of seasons, you know what I mean?
This is coming from the Barca fan, guys, so it's okay. Yeah. But yeah, guys, make sure if you haven't added him already, follow him up. But ignoring him, you know me, my handle is @_only1. RJ,
and mine is @only1_law.
Don't forget the podcast is @only1bonus point with the number 1. And guys, hopefully you get all those green arrows in game week 8. We'll catch you next episode. We have been your hosts. My name is RJ.
And I'm Law. Thanks everyone for listening. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Hey, see that.